Hi there, my name's Nick Dutch. Many years ago I knew a lady, she was a mother of a couple of kids, good hard-working lady. And she said that one day she lost her son's necktie, the school tie that the kid always wore every single Monday to Friday when the kid was going to school. She knew it had to be somewhere, but she didn't know where it would be, and she was madly searching in the mess of the kid's bedroom for this tie. And she then cried out, "Anubis, Anubis, help me find my kid's tie." She believed that Anubis would help her because in her spiritual or religious interpretation, it was Anubis who was the god of all things that were hidden. And hey presto, she says, she found the tie after looking under 3 more different things. This was, to her, proof that what she called magic, namely praying to Anubis, or in this case it just sounded much more like cussing to Anubis, actually worked and provided the results of delivering the necktie to her. When I heard this, and this was when I was quite young by comparison with my age now, I was rather confused, because often I was told that, magic works and all the rest of that. But I hadn't had anyone express to me what it was that these people were doing. And just searching around in a kid's bedroom for a tie, on her hands and knees and shouting, "Anubis, please help me find this tie," does not sound like a very structured scientific experiment. To me, of course. It just doesn't come over that way. Let's be honest, alright? And this was given to me as an example of this wonderful thing called magic working. When I think about this, and I think about the explanations that, let's say, the younger creationists come out with, and I think about the explanations that other religious fundamentalists come out with, I think to myself, is there any real difference in people's use of the word magic and use of the word prayer within certain contexts? And to which the answer is no, there isn't. And I started to develop the idea that the moment that something becomes a religion, you're not allowed to stop believing. You're not allowed to criticize something. You're more or less obliged to regard these allegedly supernatural entities, or obliged to perceive these gods or deities or goddesses as not only being real, but also being things that one interacts with through, in this particular example, getting on one's knees and searching around a messy bedroom looking for a necktie while shouting, "Anubis, Anubis, give me this tie." This lady was the same lady who a couple of months previously had used the Crowleyan quote, magic is the art and science of change in conformity with the will. And I suppose I was staggered that someone could use that quote and perform an action which was evidently completely devoid of scientific controls. I did choose to test her hypothesis, and when I did lose something, I asked Anubis to help, and he bloody didn't. And that's maybe because the hypothesis was wrong.